New into stock, we have a great little car, a smart 4.2, 0.7 litre. It's a City, it's a Passion, and it's a 3-door. 2004 on an 04 reg, done 47,850 miles. It's MOT'd until the 22nd of the 12th, 2018, so we'll be doing that again. Fuel economy, urban 47.1, extra urban 70.6, and combined is 60.1. 0 to 60 time of 15.5 seconds, and a top speed of 84 miles an hour out of a 61 brake horsepower engine. 6 months road tax, £66, 12 months is 120. As I've said in previous videos, I really like these cars. I've had a couple myself, I've run them privately, just to get to and from work, and you can't beat them. This one in particular has got alloy wheels and it's got the panoramic roof as well. I'll just show you in the back. It's a split rear tailgate. The glass just folds up on these hydraulic rams, and then you have a catch there and a catch there to drop the back, and a flat loading area. As you can see here, a couple of camera bags, goes right the way back. There's quite a lot of room in here. You can get a big suitcase, and we do have a customer who has a full-size wheelchair that folds up into the back, so there's plenty of space. Just take your ride. There's the doors open nice and wide, plenty of space to get in, and plenty of cabin space as well. Remote central locking, we have 2 proper keys for it. The key goes in the centre there, and you have to put your foot on the brake to turn it on. I'll just turn the fan down if I can remember where it is. So there we go. This car's also got air conditioning. Now there's 2 positions on the switch as well. First one, sorry, it'll only work when the fan's on. First position there and second position. So it's partial cooling and full cooling. You should be able to hear the engine speed up as well as soon as the air conditioning compressor engages. So that's it back off. It's we don't need it today, and I'll turn the fan down as well. CD radio. Now you expect there not to be a lot of room in these cars. I honestly thought he was going to crash into me then. What an idiot. Anyway, there we go. Takes all sorts. It's an automatic and semi-automatic gearbox. When you put that, put it from neutral over there into gear, that's in automatic there. There's a little switch on the side. If you just click that, it goes into manual. I always put them in automatic. Got a great service history. All these stamps. Somehow the service receptionist has got a bit out of sync here, from there to there, and then over to the other page where they've managed to get the first one right, and then put the mileage in the 3rd service in the 2nd one. Must have had the book reprinted or something, but anyway, it's all sorted. And we've also got, let me just show you this last bit. The good thing I like to see, and the thing that you should like to see really, is it's been a local car. We sold it to a chap who's just bought another smart car off us. That's important. He's had this for a number of years now. He loves it, and he's bought a later one. But he's also been having it serviced where we have our cars serviced, and he's obviously happy with them. And for the last 4 stamps there, it's been done at Northwest Auto Care. Last serviced at 46,522 miles on the 6th of July 2018. It's done 47,841 now. So doesn't need a service. However, it does or will need an MOT. The MOT is due in December, and we'll be getting it done before it goes out. Now I'll take you for a drive. So that's into manual there. Just click the automatic switch. I'll show you the semi-automatic, and these cars are extremely nippy. As I mentioned before, I've had a couple myself. I hope to get another one, and the reason I hope to get another one is I'm kind of hoping to retire to Italy, and in Italy this car is absolutely ideal. I'll try and cut a bit of video footage in what the roads in Italy are like and why a car like this is ideal, not just for the economy, but it's all you need really in certain places. And again, if you're just nipping around town in the UK, it's fantastic. You can always find a parking space. They drive superb. This is a very, very bumpy road, by the way, and I will point out, if there is a knock on the steering. Now, usually it's the knuckle joint. Sometimes it only needs a little bit of grease on it. It sounds deathly, but a little bit of grease often cures it. But as I say, it will be going in for an MOT. I'll just show you about the gear changes. You can see we're flying around here. Really want to go any faster, but you can promote gear changes like so, just by letting your foot off the accelerator, just a tiny bit. As soon as you do that, it changes gear. So we're doing 50 miles an hour now. It's pretty windy today. There's a terrible crosswind coming across, so there might be a little bit more wind noise than you would normally get. I can actually feel it in the car, although the guy in front can feel it in his car as well, so it's nothing to do with the size of the car. I'm just going to turn that fan up a little bit more. A CD radio here. You've got then ashtray there, and coin holder, power socket. Brakes in a nice straight line. Actually, just going to put the aircon on as well. Just get rid of this condensation. So proper handbrake. Let's see. It's quite a good engine noise as well for a little 0.7 litre vehicle. Steaming up. It has just been cleaned, so the carpets may be a little damp, hence the condensation. Another oddments tray there. Check the wipers. Yeah, wipers are all good. Turn that down now. The clock there on the left at the top, then your rev counter. In the centre here you've got a nice clear speedo with an information panel in the centre. Just get up to 70, show you what it's like. So we have got quite a crosswind. There's 65 there, can't really go much faster because I'm turning off at the next junction. So I didn't go quite according to plan. The carpet mats have been washed and hence it was steaming up inside. So I just had to stop for a minute or two just to clear the windows because it was getting so I couldn't see. I'll just change it by clicking on this button on the side. We'll just change it back into semi-automatic there. And you can then change gears by pushing the stick forward or pulling it back. So once you get used to the automatic, when people tend to jump in them at first, they set off and you think it's never going to change gear, but as soon as you get into the habit of just taking your foot off the accelerator just ever so slightly, it will then promote a gear change and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Lights here are on the indicator stalk on the left hand side. Wipers on the right. Just change gear like so. Again, you can help it just by taking your foot off the accelerator slightly, makes it smoother. Very bumpy roads in Preston and Leyland. Put it back on there. And just check the electric windows. Yep, that's it. One on that side works. One on this side does too. The door mirrors are manually adjustable. Tritium safety cell. You don't really get any rust on smart cars, certainly on the bodywork, the big plastic panels, and you can change all the panels should you need to, or fancy a bit of a change. On your information panel in the centre of the dash in front of you, of course, you've got the speedo at the top, and then the information panel, it's an LED display. Got your fuel gauge on the left, coolant temperature on the right, what gear you're in. It tells you if you're in manual to when you need to change gear, up or down. And then the speedo's below it, sorry, the mileometer's below it. Just change it back into manual. Try and show you it's showing it's in second there, and need to change to third. An arrow pointing upwards to change up. Massive pothole there. Felt that one coming. They're just doing the car park up here at Worden Park, so hopefully I'll be able to find a space for this little car big enough to photograph it, but I'm not holding my breath. It's looking packed, well packed.